So that is everything that just came out of those top 4 drawers, which is absolutely insane, and it just goes to show how much junk we are constantly hoarding. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of the wardrobe clean out. I did promise that I would get around to finishing this after I did my last week's video, which you can head on over to my channel and see. So this time round I need to clear out my entire drawer section and the whole bottom hanging section of my wardrobe. I literally just ran out of time to do this last time. I think you can just feel me when I say I have way too many clothes, and I was bloody exhausted after I did the top section. So I've been managing to sell a few pieces on Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. So it's kind of inspired me to get in there and get this finished, because then I can get a few more staple pieces as winter is definitely fast approaching. It is seriously cold today. I think it was like 15 degrees or something when I went to my gym class this morning. So let's just get straight into it. I only have about an hour on my lunch break to get this done. So let's go ahead and clear out all these clothes. Now, just a super quick reminder as well, if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. I put up new videos every single week. So welcome back to my wardrobe. The bottom hanging section is just down in here, but I do have to slightly expose myself because you can see them in the video and say there are some drawers in under my bed down here as well, and I do really need to clean this one out. So in this drawer I just have a lot of my jumpers and things, and I haven't been into these for a little while because it has been summer, so I just think it's time to go through and see what I want to keep. So this one is from Decjuba. It's like this beautiful furry black cardigan. So I'm definitely going to hang on to that one. This one is just a white hoodie. It was kind of just a wardrobe staple, I guess, and good to throw on when I'm going out for a walk. So I will hang on to that one, but I do want to find something a little bit nicer. This cardigan I bought because I just felt like it was one of those moments again where I'm like, everything I own is black, I should go for a color. And while I'm holding it up, it does look really cute. It's like this beautiful lilac color. It was just from Glassons and it's kind of in this nice ribbed material, but it just really doesn't suit me. So I'm going to donate that one. The next item is something that should probably be hanging up, to be honest, and that is my grey coat. This was from Seed and it's a really nice one, so definitely will hang on to that. The next item is just a plain black cardigan. I recently did get a nicer one to replace this, so I am going to get rid of this one as well. The next item is this kind of like khaki green cardigan, I guess, but it did end up getting a rip in the sleeve the last time I wore it, so I just think it's time for this one to go. Another item that's down in here, which I rarely wear, but I think I will hang on to, is just like this kind of weather beater, like parka kind of thing. And it's just really good if you were to go for like a hike or something, which I actually do quite often like to go out to the Dandenongs or Grampians and things like that and go for a hike. So while it's not something I would ever wear around town, it is definitely something I want to have. The next item in here is just a Uniqlo little black kind of gym throwover thing. So I'm probably going to hang on to that, although I haven't worn it recently, but I think I just forgot that I had it, to be honest. And the next one down in here, I honestly wish I had the right size for this. It was a stupid online purchase, but it's this one which is called the Seed military jacket, and it is just way, way too big for me. I bought it and really wanted this, but I needed the small and they only had the medium left, so I stupidly bought it anyway, but it's just way too big. It absolutely swims on me, so it's time for that one to go. And the final thing I've got in here is this kind of poncho. I guess it feels like you're wearing a blanket, and it's great if I go to like the Moonlight Cinemas or something like that, or I just really want to go down the street and get a coffee from my local when it's really cold and I just can't be bothered dressing up for it. So that is what is hiding in this drawer. My bed frame, if you're wondering, it's just an IKEA one. So when I moved into this apartment, I got this bed specifically for that reason, because I just never had much storage in my old apartment. So didn't want to get in a mess like that again this time around. So next drawer down has some more jumpers and things in it. I think I might just transition some of those to that first drawer and make some space. So I've got this cardigan, which was just from Pretty Little Thing. It's just kind of like a go-to beige cardigan. You've probably seen me wear it in some of my videos before. So I'm going to hang on to that one because I just got that recently as a bit of a staple color. What else is in here? I've got a khaki green kind of jumper just to like throw over, but it is a little bit worse for wear, so I think I might donate that one. This is just my black blazer, which really deserves to be hung up, but I just don't have the space for it. This one is a grey cardigan from Seed. It just says Au revoir Paris on the front of it, and I really like it, so I'm going to hang on to that. This one is a style that used to be in, but not something I would wear anymore. It's like a capelet blazer, if you ever had one of those. So I think I'm going to sell that one because I honestly just never wear it. This one is inside out. Again, if you watch my last video, you know that I hate hanging up clothes, so sometimes things end up inside out because I'm too lazy to fix them, but this is just a country road sweater. If you live in Melbourne, these are like a staple item of clothing. Everybody has one, so I got one as well. And this is my favorite black jumper at the moment. This one is just from White Fox. It's part of like the White Fox Essentials range, and it is the most comfortable thing in the world. So I'm definitely going to keep that one. So let's go through what I've got. On this hanger, I've got a staple black pair of shorts. These are called the Oyster Short from Kookai. Love them, definitely keeping. They also have a belt loop on them, which I really like, so you can kind of add a belt if you want to. And this other one is just a plain suede black skirt, and it's a really great staple. So I'm going to hang on to that. The next item is this kind of tweedish material skirt by a label called Prem. I got this ages ago and it was actually quite expensive, and it is really well made. I feel like this was a little phase, like, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and I just never wore it. So this one has to go. It's just never made it out of my wardrobe, so I'm definitely going to put that on the sell pile. The next one I've got is this beautiful crochet skirt. This is like a swimwear cover-up for me. This one I got, I think, just online. It was only about $50 and I absolutely love it. So I'm definitely keeping that. It's perfect for holidays and sort of a little bit more dressier than like a sarong or something. The next one I've got is just a plain white pair of shorts, so I'm going to keep those because they're a good staple. And the other one is this white kind of broderie skirt, so that did not get a wear this summer, but that's only because we barely had a summer. So I'm going to hang on to that and give it one more chance for next season, and we'll see how we go with that. The next item on these hangers is this black linen skirt, which I absolutely adore, so I'll be hanging on to that one. And this is a good old faithful pair of Kookai shorts. They're just really comfy material, kind of like a little bit thicker, almost like borderline scuba-y with these nice buttons on them, so I'm going to hang on to those. The next item I've got is this bright orange set. I actually bought this to wear on like a day party thing when I was in Hong Kong a couple of years ago, and I actually haven't worn it again since. And I feel like sometimes event clothing is a little bit like that. You kind of buy something with a specific date in mind and it might be a little bit outside of your comfort zone. So probably not going to wear this again, so I think I will pass that one on. The next items on these hangers are, this one is my black staple business skirt. I actually got this tailor-made, so I'll keep that one. And then this one is a plain black Kookai skirt. I don't really think I've worn this, so I might actually get rid of that Kookai skirt because Kookai stuff is generally pretty easy to resell. So I think it might be time for this one to get passed on. The next item on here is just a green silky midi skirt. I do really love this one. And on the back side of that, I have a short black silky skirt. So I'm going to keep both of those. The next one is my go-to pair of denim shorts. They're in a really light acid wash. These were just from Decjuba, and in shorts I always wear a size 10. So I'm going to hang on to these because I just love that color. Keeping on theme with the silky skirts, I do have one more. This is from And Other Stories of ASOS, and it is a beautiful green color. And then on the back of that, I just have a plain black cotton maxi skirt. So I'll keep both of those ones as well. Back in a black section, I have a staple black denim skirt. This one is just from Decjuba, and it's in a bit more of a stretch denim, which I really like. And also I have my black leather skirt, which I feel like is an amazing go-to for any girl to have. And this one is a relatively new one because I used to have a Decjuba one and it just didn't really fit me properly. And obviously leather isn't something you can get tailored. It kind of fits or it doesn't. So I ended up swapping it out for this one, and I'm glad I did because it's a much better fit on me. The next item here is a sort of skirt, like the shorts with the skirt wrap thing on the front of it in like a white linen, and then just a pair of grey linen shorts. So I'm gonna hang on to both of those because they're really great summer staples. The next hanger, I've got these beautiful silky kind of beige shorts from Glassons and a white denim skirt from Country Road. So I will hang on to both of those. The next item is this kind of tribally little pattern skirt, and I have hung on to this for years and years, but now that I've got that other nicer like crochet cover up, I think I will pass this one on because it was a bit of an old favorite and I just don't reach for it anymore. The next item is just a plain business skirt for work, and it's this short little grey Kookai one, so I will hang on to that. In terms of a more relaxed short, I've got these green cotton ones. I feel like these could kind of go in a pajama drawer in a sense, but I do like to just keep them hanging up so that I can easily get to them if I want to put something comfy on. And this other pair of shorts I've had for years and years. They were just from Forever New, and they're these really nice stripy shorts. So I'm definitely going to hang on to those because I just find myself keeping on wearing them all these years on, and they're just a really nice fit, and as a massive win, they have pockets, which no girl's clothing does. So I can't bring myself to get rid of them. The next item is this black silky midi skirt. This is a great one for work. And on the other side, I've got like a polka dot black and white midi skirt as well. So I will keep both of those because I love them. Now back on the theme of leather skirts, I also have this one in like a light tan kind of color, so I'll definitely keep that as well. Looks really cute if you pair it with like a black top or something. And the next one I've got is this kind of florally skirt that I wear to work sometimes, so I might just hang on to that one for now. And this pair of shorts with this Moroccan kind of print on it. They're definitely not the most flattering thing in my wardrobe, but I just can't bring myself to get rid of them. I have so many good travel memories in them, so for now I will just hang on to them. So that is the entire bottom hanging section all done. So if you watched the last video, you would know I completely ran out of time to get to these drawers. It's just a large chest of drawers, again from IKEA. I think it was called like the Malm or something, and it has all of my stuff in it, like underwear, swimwear, socks, jeans, pajamas, all of that kind of stuff, and I've just really never been through it to clean it all out. So what better time than to just get it all done now, and that way I've done an entire wardrobe clean out and we will be all finished. Okay, so I'll show you what I've got. So this top drawer is all underwear and it is a complete mess. So initially what I did was, I'm just gonna tip it all in there because it's such a mess. There's even mail and stuff that's just been thrown in there, but I bought these little felt drawer compartment things, and these are from Kmart. So they're little collapsible things, and I wanted to have one side of like G-strings and regular undies, and then the other side can be like, you know, little booty shorts or nicer lingerie sets and that kind of stuff. So that is how I'm gonna separate it out. I think I'm just gonna have to chuck everything onto my bed and resort it back into these two. Something I also wanted to do was just get rid of all of the old pairs of underwear and things like that that are just a little bit worn down. I just want to have a really good amount in there that's not excessive and just no rubbish pairs hanging around. Okay, this next drawer down is my swimwear, and if you are from Melbourne, you would know that nobody really needs much swimwear because it's pretty cold here most of the year. So I did have this nice white set, but I don't know what happened to this. I think at some point in time it sat next to something in a washing basket and it got all stained. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to throw that one out. And I've got a bunch of other sets and just socks and things all over the place in here. So I'm going to give these drawers a good clean as well. So the divider I've got for this drawer is quite similar. It's just a 9-section little divider, and I've got 9 bikinis now that I've cleaned a few things out. So that is perfect. This next drawer is overflowing to the point where I can hardly close my entire thing. And it's because it is absolutely chocked full of lingerie and bras and sports bras and things like that, and they just take up so much room. But I also just don't need as many of these things as I've got. So I do have a bunch of fancy lingerie in here from a haul that I did with Shine. I guess I can take it out of all of the individual packets and stuff now as well and just put it into my main drawer. Now, in terms of sports bras, I've got a few different ones that I want to clean out. This is a old Sarah's Day crop that I had for ages, but it really just doesn't fit me that well and I find it a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is just a plain white Lorna Jane, so I will hang on to that. This one is a grey Gymshark one, and I really just didn't like the way this fit on my body. I think I would prefer the ones that cross over, so I am going to sell that one too. This is all of the rubbish that just came out of those 2 tiny drawers, so that just goes to show how much it is great to do a bit of a declutter of your drawers as well. The final little drawer I've got here is my sock drawer, which has also got a bit chaotic. So what I did the other day when I went to Kmart is I just went and bought a bunch of socks that are good basic ones. So I got these little white sockets to go in, like, you know, low shoes and sneakers and things like that. And then I got this 5-pack of just like plain black anklet socks to go with all of my gym gear. So that's going to be my new socks at the moment. And I'm just going to do a huge clean out of all of the odds and ends ones because there are so many mismatched socks in there and I'm just sick of it. I just want to be able to reach in and grab a pair and get going for the day. So that is everything that just came out of those top 4 drawers, which is absolutely insane. And it just goes to show how much junk we are constantly hoarding, like old mismatched socks and things like that, that are just taking up so much room. So now all 4 of these drawers are completely organized into their dividers and they just slide in and out like they should instead of getting stuck because they're so jammed full of stuff. So I hope this has really inspired you guys to get in and give your wardrobe a really good clean. I'm going to leave this video here today because I don't want it to drag on and on forever. But just remember, if you are cleaning out your wardrobe, have a look around at your local services for where you could drop off some items and donate them, or if there are any ways that you could recycle some of your items as well. Or if you simply are going to sell them, then maybe you can look into Facebook Marketplace or Depop. But I do think it is much more sustainable in terms of a lot of the consumable fast fashion that we have, that we really are conscious of not just throwing things in the bin and really trying to give them a second life if possible. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.